my dream will take me home. May the starlight help remembering all my footsteps to your home. When I hear your song from afar, but I still don't know who you are. When I'm dreaming, I am wondering if my dream will take me home. May the starlight help remembering all my footsteps to your home. And I hear your song from afar, but I still don't know who you are. And I hear your song from afar, but I still don't know who you are.
Hello everyone, we are live, and so let me know if you hear me correctly, and if you are there. You can comment in the chat and in the live chat, and just let me know. Today's video is all about WordPress news. As always, I'm just starting out, and my goal is to publish each Monday a video like this one, where we're going to cover together all the main news in the WordPress field, in the WordPress area, and just it. And there is also a post that I'm going to use as a starting point to comment all the news with you, and then if you want, we can have a live chat at the end of the video. So the post, you will find it in the description down below, and you can just click on the link and you will access all the information that I'm going to share with you today. And basically they're all about WordPress plugins, hosting, themes, and many other stuff that is happening right now in the WordPress community. So let's start. This is the post that you can find in the link in the description below. My name is Pascal, by the way, and this is WP Road's YouTube channel. You can subscribe if you like this kind of content, which is all about WordPress news, reviews, and interviews. And let's get started. It's there are stormy days now in the WordPress area, and yes, if you already saw it, there are 159 employees left Automatic last week. So this is a huge turning point for Automatic and for WordPress and for the whole WordPress project. Most of all, also because a lot of key people in the project just left the yes, the ship, the WordPress ship, including Josefa Haren-Chomposi, and she was the executive director of the WordPress project, and also the main lead of the open source division. So a key role in the WordPress project, and many of us saw her during the WordCamps, and she was kind of even if you didn't know exactly what she was doing in the WordPress project, as an external user, as me, as a basic WordPress user, when I saw her during WordCamps, I kind of felt that like she was a core part of the project. I knew that intuitively, you know. So this reading this news just make me realize that this is a real turning point, and we are in the middle of, or maybe in the beginning of a real WordPress storm. Everything's gonna change from now on, and we're going to see a huge difference from the starting WordPress that we knew before to the 20th September 2024, and in the next history of WordPress. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. By the way, if you want to sponsor this kind of videos and news, you can contact me by clicking on this link, and I will show you your product or service in this slot here, and I will talk about it in my videos. So it's a good way to bring your product and service in front of the right people if you are selling or promoting some WordPress products, of course. And yes, please like and comment the video if you're there, if you want to support my channel. And I'm just testing things out, so this is a kind of a testing period for this format, which is a live video where we talk about WordPress news and a post and a newsletter, and everything is, you can find all the informations on wproads.com also if you want to subscribe and keep in touch. And let's do also some other call to action. For example, this one. Yes, follow me on Instagram if you want. And if you want, you can also, find all the links in the description box, of course, the links of this post. Okay, let's start now. The community movement trending this week in WordPress. As I was mentioning at the beginning of this video, 159 employees left Automattic because Matt decided to run out an alignment offer for all the employees that were not agreeing with his leadership. And this was something very interesting, and you can also have your own opinion on this, of course, because it is something quite dividing. Yeah, you can say this is a genius movement, or you can say this is completely foolish stuff. And yes, he offered $30,000 for employees that wanted to resign, of course, and or 6 months of salary, whichever is higher. So this was interesting, and so the 8% of the company just left. The remaining 91% of the company stayed, of course, and this is a good news, of course. And this was a kind of, I think, something very interesting, an interesting move, because, of course, it is not easy in a moment like this one, where WordPress has to face many challenges from a legal point of view, from a community point of view, from a structural point of view. Doing a move like this one has some good sides, some good effects, and some other less good effects. So we'll see in the next few months how all this will develop. This is quite interesting anyway. And we also have, of course, big changes ahead because, as I was mentioning, Josefa, the former executive director of the WordPress project, left, and many other key roles just left. So all these people needs now to be replaced by other engineers and developers and so on, and people that are going to cover again some important rules in the Automattic structure. And we'll see. Then we have WP Engine lawsuit against Automattic. Automattic responded to WP Engine complaint letter, and in case you've missed the whole story, there's a good recap on The Verge Journal and another good one on CNBC. This is my favorite one personally because it lets you understand very well. Yes, it kind of it's a good recap of all the things that have happened in recent days. So if you want to go and check it out, you can read it there. And then there are some also good news. We have the first WordPress Online Hackathon, which is called Anyone Can WP, which has disclosed now all the topics that you can create content if you want to participate. It's an online event that you can subscribe to for free, and there are many prizes. The first prize, I believe, it's $3,000 of price. Yes, the second one is 500, and then 500. Yes, it's an interesting event because it will gather people from all over the world that are creating with WordPress. And as I was mentioning, the topics are taken from different parts of the WordPress ecosystem. You can decide to submit your own creation into all these areas, like for example, sustainable e-commerce, working events management site, and so on. You see here there are many different projects that you can create and submit them to the Anyone Can WP event in order to participate and maybe also to win. So if you want to do it, the registrations are already open and submissions will start on October 11. And the plugins review waitlist has reached 0. If you are a developer and you were waiting for your plugin to be reviewed, now they are all being reviewed, and they are keeping this list here very, very low as much as they can. So the team is working very hard on this. And as I can imagine from here, there are some companies sponsoring also for helping the team work faster. And as Adam Fraser commented here, amazing work, and thank you Hostinger for sponsoring. And of course, this is very interesting. The fact that the WordPress ecosystem is moving fast in some other areas, like the one of the plugin approval. Okay, let me get rid of this banner here. Okay. Or let me change it, maybe in this one. Follow WP Roads on Instagram. Oh yes. We can go on now. WordPress 6.7, what to expect? There are big changes coming to WordPress 6.7, and most of all they are in the field of data views. There is a new zoomed out view. There is a 2025 theme coming out in the next version. There is the block binding interface that is now integrated directly inside the block editor. So you can basically add some attributes and dynamic data, not really dynamic data, but anyway, you can use the custom fields of WordPress right inside the block editor, which is something that is kind of a look towards an ACF-like behavior, even if we are very far from ACF right now, but it is a starting point anyway. And then there is the fluid typography that now is available right inside the style settings when you use a full site editing theme. And this is interesting because you can enable this right inside your design styles. And of course, that is very useful if you want to responsive design settings for all your fonts and typography without having to dive deep into the code or into each of the different tags, H1, H2, paragraph, and so on. And fluid typography is a very interesting responsive approach. And if you want to give a check to all this latest news, there is a WP Minute that has a good short video about most of all about data views, zoomed out view, and 2025 theme. So if you want, you can check it out here. And yes, of course, there is also the post where all this implementation are listed. If you want to dive deeper into all the different kind of stuff that are coming to WordPress 6.7. And that's it. Then we have some quick info down here. The first one is that the WordPress Playground now supports the multiple instances right inside the browser. So you can manage them if you click on this icon here, and you can add multiple instances to test the different stuff and to compare them right inside the browser. You see here, you can launch different WordPress installations, testing, for example, different WordPress versions and so on, and you can install different plugins and compare them. I think this is very interesting and a really how do you say, a good thing to see how this is evolving. This is beautiful, of course, a great tool. Okay, then we have the WordPress Sustainability team that has published their meeting recap on September 27th. And here there is an interesting stuff going on. They are working on the implementation on a core plugin inside core WordPress to deal with all the stuff that are related to sustainability. So to help people that are creating websites and also the WordPress structure to be more sustainable ever. So yes, to keep an eye on sustainability. So to get rid of all the processes and stuff that are kind of making our websites heavier for the environment. So this is quite interesting, and they are working on it, and I'm very curious to know how this will develop in the future releases. And we also have the WordPress State of the World. We have some tickets still available right here if you want to buy them. And this will be in Tokyo. Yes, but I just have the wrong link right here. Anyway, you can find it in the WordPress if you type /state of the world, you will find it here. State of the world, not of the world. It will be in Tokyo. So I'm very curious to see what will happen, because it's December 16, and we will have a different view about all the stuff that are happening right now in WordPress with all the WordPress drama and so on. So we'll see where we will be at December 16. We'll see. And there is also an interesting event which is called the Core Days, WordPress Core Days, which will be in Rome, hosted in Rome. And here, if you want to contribute as a developer to the core WordPress, you can go there and meet in person with all the other core contributors from all over the world. And yeah, this is a beautiful moment to gather. And it is also written here that the event is not only for expert the developers, but also for beginners. So if you are just a beginner and you want to start contributing, you can subscribe here and buy your ticket and go and participate. I think this will be a very, very powerful event in Rome, and it's also the occasion to visit a beautiful city. Okay, here there is a review highlight. I just decided to test 5 of the most interesting Gutenberg blocks plugins that are out there right now. And so I tested Stackable, Spectra, GreenShift, Gutenberg Kit, and Nectar blocks. And I just tried a simple test. I tried to recreate a simple hero section with each one and see what is the first approach with each of these block plugins. And so, yes, I hope that you will like this video because it's quite interesting, I think. If you want to create a new project with WordPress using a block builder, yes, this is a good video to start to choose your own block plugin. And plugin news. What about plugin news? We have a lot of stuff going on in the WordPress drama, and we can already see how the WordPress drama is impacting, of course, our everyday life and even the plugins that we are using. ACF Free, for example, that has more than 2 million active installations, has been now impacted by the whole WordPress drama. And if you're using this version of ACF Free, you need to go and update this version manually in your WordPress dashboard, because you won't be able to receive updates from WordPress.org, since now ACF, which is a plugin which is part of the WP Engine family, is now blocked. And so they cannot provide updates through WordPress.org. So you need to go here, download the latest zip of the plugin, upload it to your website, and then you will start receiving all the updates directly from WP Engine servers. So this is quite a simple step to take in order to continue to receiving updates, and it's quite interesting and quite important to do, because of course you need it to update your plugin and to stay also secure, because there are some vulnerabilities that are coming out each month very, very often, and you need to keep your plugin updated, of course. And what about checking here? If you are a plugin developer, you have this new plugin here, which is called the plugin check, that you can use in order to check if your plugin meets all the standard requirements from the WordPress.org team. So you can you see if your plugins meet the standard from the security point of view, from the structural point of view, and many other stuff. So it is very interesting, and it's free, of course. And there is also new stuff coming into the contact form area. We have a new plugin which is called Shore Forms, and this plugin has a free version, beautiful free version, which is completely integrated inside the site builder, the Gutenberg builder, and it is very, very powerful. You can create forms using AI, so you can basically describe your form and the plugin will create it for you, and then you can simply go and test it out. It's free and it works perfectly out of the box. And I think it's one of the best form builder out there ever. And even in the free version, you will be amazed about all the things that you can do with this fantastic plugin. So let's go and check it out. I invite you to go and check it out. There will be also a pro version coming out later on during this month. And now, if you want, you can subscribe to the beta version of the pro version if you want. And anyway, you can just go here and subscribe if you want to be notified when the pro version will come out, even because this will also come with a lifetime deal, most probably. And so this is going to be a huge launch from the Shore family plugins. And also Ferdy, if you want, you can check his video here. It shows you how you can configure this plugin right inside WordPress, and using the free version, it is quite amazing. You will be amazed by watching his video. Then what do we have about short triggers? The automation side of WordPress on their platform. If you want to use short triggers, or if you want your app, your own service to be integrated with short triggers, you do not have to wait on their team or rely on them, but because you can start building your own integrations. This is quite very interesting and a smart move from their point of view, of course. And they're basically allowing developers to create their own integrations and building their own apps. So this is great. If you want to go, you can go and check it out. And then WordPress 9.4 is postponed, so it was initially scheduled to be released in October 21, but now is November 12. And there is a new stuff coming into core WooCommerce, which is WooCommerce brands. Basically, we will be able to use this feature, which is available in this paid plugin, this one. That allow us to create some categories based on brands. Of course, if you're selling products that are from multiple brands, you can simply offer them in a more organized way to your customers right now. And this will be in core WooCommerce 9.4. Beside also many other improvements, of course. Then themes news. What do we have here? We have Blocksy, which is my favorite theme, which has a new release right now. And you can go and see also a new feature, which will be in Blocksy Premium, and this is called Product Waitlist. Basically, you can add to a waitlist the products in which you are interested in, if you are visiting an e-commerce which is constructed using Blocksy. And you can subscribe to a mailing list, which will tell you if a product will be in stock again. And this is quite interesting. It has also a beautiful UI from both user point of view and admin point of view. And you can implement this in your WooCommerce store as soon as you update to Blocksy 2.0.70. Great. And we also, of course, this, keep in mind, which is also only available if you're using the business or agency license of Blocksy Premium. And we also have some good news in full site editing themes. There is the Aldi theme, which is, in my opinion, one of the most interesting full site editing themes at the moment. And they just have released a new, a new update right now. And Aldi WP comes now with a new design from the homepage, new patterns, and a lot of good stuff coming into this new version. So go and check it out. It's the version 1.2.0. And there is also another interesting full site editing theme that is also keeping up with the latest updates, which is the Neive full site editing theme. And since Theme Isle is a pretty big company, they are investing a lot on this theme, and I like all the approach that they are using. There are a lot of these pre-designed patterns right here that you can use to design your website, and they're all following the highest site editor standards. So I like the direction that they're going personally, and I think this is also one of the most interesting full site editing themes at the moment. So you can go and check it out. And then what do we have? We have some builder news, some good builder news. This is a section dedicated to all the builder interfaces and stuff. For example, here we have the new Bricks 1.11 beta that has many interesting things coming. And as always, Bricks brings a lot of new stuff for each update. It is one of the most rich updates, richly updated software that I have known in the recent times. And so if you're using Bricks, go and check it out, because this is quite an interesting release, and it is still in beta, but it is quite good, and you can go and test it out. And then what do we have here? We have Cadence that has released in October 3rd some advanced blocks if you want to create headers and menus, navigation menus using the block editor. So basically here, using these new blocks provided by Cadence, you will be able to create advanced menus right inside the block editor without having to go and use the classic theme interface. You can use an advanced interface right inside the block editor. So of course, this is fully compatible with full site editing themes, but they also assure you that it is also compatible with classic themes. This is kind of a bridge situation where you have some blocks that are creating some template parts like the menu and the navigation, of course, and they are both compatible with classic themes and full site editing themes. I guess that we will see more and more situation like this, since this is a quite delicate transition between the classic era and the full site editing era, of course. So this is very interesting, and it is quite an interesting approach from Cadence WP themes. And we also have some news, a small improvement, which is coming to automatic CSS. And I like this one, and I wanted to link to you because it is quite useful. It is an external link indicator that you can apply automatically to all your external links on your website using this new option, which is called indicate external links, as you can see here. Quite easy, quite intuitive, and it will just add an icon which will tell the user that that link will open in a new tab. I find it that this was very useful. And of course, this is a small thing, but automatic CSS, it's a very powerful framework. So if you do not know it yet, go and check it out, because it integrates with all the main builders, and it kind of lets you manage all the stuff in a professional way and in a global way. And to continue with the same creator of automatic CSS, we can go and see the other product on which Kevin Geary is working, which is Etch. At the moment, there is no option to go and test it because he closed the initial launch, of course. But we can also subscribe to the waitlist. And I was also teased by the fact that he was saying that in less than 1 year, he expects that this new product that he's working on, which is called Etch, and it will be a new ecosystem, a new WordPress ecosystem, I should say, yes. It will be ready for brochure sites, for basic websites in 1 year. Wow, this is huge. And maybe during this year, it will open again the access to the testing, or to participate in the shaping of this new product. And here I have also listed the 3 hosting that I have tested during my WordPress career, during my WordPress life. And if you want to go and test them out, you can also support me, support WP Roads project. If you want to click on this link, basically, which are affiliate links. The first one is Hostinger. I love this hosting provider, and it's the one that I'm using right now at WP Roads. And I think it's the most interesting from the value and the price relationship, because it has a really cheap and affordable pricing, and the value is awesome because you get when you buy it here, you get a lot of different services, an awesome support team, and a lot of different tools that you can use in your dashboard, which are very advanced, and of course performance and security at a very high level. But if you want even more, you can choose SiteGround, which is also a good hosting provider that I've used for many years myself for many other WordPress projects that I have. And the third one is Kinsta. This one I would suggest to you to consider this hosting if you have a very demanding project, a very premium project that you want to be hosted in a premium hosting. So they're offering cloud hosting, which is not shared hosting, and where you have your own resources on your website, and you can scale very fast. You can have all the different stuff that you need to make your website and business grow and scale at a high level, of course. They offer high security, and they are very careful to all details, and the interface, it's beautiful. You can use it and it's very intuitive and simple to use. Then what do we have here? We are just arriving at the end of this live, and we have the WordPress People section. I love this section here. And basically Jamie Marshland, which is the speaker, which is the head of WordPress YouTube channel, it will speak live at Cadence Amplify event. And this is a huge event organized by Cadence each year, and you can register. I don't know if you can register for free. Yes, we'll send you updates and reminders on October 25. Perfect. And this is great. Yes, you can register for free. And yes, Jamie Maslon, you see here, he will speak live, and he is a very interesting guy in the WordPress ecosystem right now. His YouTube channel has grown a lot in the past years, and so he will talk about his channel, and of course also he will also anticipate something about the WordPress.org YouTube channel. I'm very curious personally to know how he will manage the channel, how he will make the channel grow, because right now the channel, the YouTube official. The official WordPress.org channel has about 30,000 active users, subscribers, and we'll see how he will manage it. I'm pretty curious to see what he will do. We'll see. And then if you want to support me and my project at WP Roads, you can click on my affiliate links and have some interesting WordPress deals. The most interesting for me now is the Tutor LMS lifetime license. If you are planning to create an LMS, so an online course website, and you want a lifetime license, this is the most interesting one right now. Then you have the Blocksy Pro lifetime, which is always recommended because it's very interesting. And I believe that here I also have a coupon that I forgot to put inside the box there. If you type, let me check here, promotional code. If you type take a tutorial and you press enter, you will have a discount. So you can you can go and save 10%. This is great. If you want, you can use this coupon, which is take a tutorial, and you can have 10% discount on the Blocksy licenses, even on the lifetime one, which is awesome. Okay, let's go and check it out. The last one, which is the Gutenberg Kit. This is a new plugin which is also still available on AppSumo for a lifetime license. And I believe that this can become a very powerful and interesting plugin because they are working very fast. They have a huge team behind it. And it is the same team behind Element Kit, which is also a very, very well-known Elementor plugin, add-on. And yes, Gutenberg Kit. So go and check it out if you are looking for a powerful plugin to create your websites using Gutenberg. And this is very interesting because it has a full site editing approach. And for example, also here you can find inside the blocks all the blocks that you need to create headers and footers and mega menus and a lot of stuff that is just there to empower full site editing themes. This is great. So we are arriving to the end of this live chat. It is quite a test that I'm doing right now with this format. It is a little bit, difficult to create this kind of content. Not too difficult, but it is kind of time consuming. So of course, if you are interested in this kind of content, let me know in the comments and just let me know, because if you're not interested, I will just change the kind of content. Of course, I will just go and go with the flow, with the community flow, of course. So basically, this kind of content is all about WordPress news, and my goal is to publish this kind of content each Monday and have a post like the one that you already saw during the live, and have a video like this one where we can kind of interact live. But since we have a little user base right now, there's no much interaction, but yes, this is the concept anyway. So let me know what you think about this, and if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to the newsletter at wproads.com. I hope that you are enjoying the WordPress ecosystem, even if there are some storms going on right now. And yes, I wish you all the best with your WordPress projects. My name is Pascal, this is WP Roads, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Ciao, ciao!